terrorists in this country. You are aware of persons who have been negotiating with terrorists without the brief of government. And they see these terrorists all the time. You are aware of those who found themselves in the same agitation NNAMDI KANU was involved in. Today everybody is free, walking freely on the street. NNAMDI KANU is still in detention. The NNAMDI president, Chief Emmanuel Iwanyanwu, has called for him to be handed over to him. Sambazuli came before he passed on. He also called for the boy to be released to him. A lot of people have spoken during Buhari. But President Buhari, due to ancient hatred, decided to keep him and castrate him. Recently, the 5 governors came together for the first time after a long time to call for NNAMDI KANU to be released. I don't know what he did that he should still be there when others are out of prison, out of detention. He merely agitated like others. They had to hijack him in Kenya and brought him here. But the truth still remains that ever since he has been in there, he has denounced all the insecurities, activities that were imported into the Southeast just to make that place uncomfortable. And little thing, it will be attacked to his IPOB. When the prison was attacked, they said it was IPOB. We came first to say no, because all the names involved in those activities at that time were not from that part of the country. So what happened? They had to start recruiting locals, orchards, people without education, without skill. They are now the one doing the operation for them. And then NNAMDI KANU has said severally in court that look, that he has no hand even in this. On Mondays in the East, there's no activity. So we are calling for the president to release him. But if you don't want to release him, bring him to Ego Square. Let's use him for barbecue. Let his enemies come and eat from it so that we can close his chapter. There is no reason why NNAMDI KANU should still be in prison or in detention. See, first of all, I will not respond to the first one in detail because of the source you are quoting. You see, there are people that will talk in this country. I don't waste my time talking about it. The basis is because NNAMDI KANU is a freedom fighter. There are other freedom fighters in Nigeria who were involved in even worse things, but are free today. NNAMDI KANU was to be killed in his home. When he was on bail, he escaped. And that was the point the Supreme Court mentioned, that he did not join bail. Even his rendition is illegal and unconstitutional. So, if everybody that have been involved in the past are free on the streets, even Nigerians who meet terrorists on daily basis claiming to negotiate with them for some governments are free. And you don't term those people terrorists. Why are you calling NNAMDI KANU terrorists? Has he met any terrorists? You see, Nigeria is a society that things don't go the same way. Different strokes for different people. NNAMDI KANU's case, I have said it. It was that ancient hatred by Buhari against the people of the Igbos. I'm not saying it because I'm Igbo. If it has affected other tribes, I will say it. And I'm not ashamed of saying it. President Buhari had ancient hatred against the Igbos. And that was why he incarcerated him. Others were free. Now we have another president who can see things better than President Buhari. And that's why we're calling on him to look at the issue passionately. And there's no basis for him to be there. For how many years? 4 or 5 years? And the trial is not going on. And who in the Southeast has come to plead for him, even during President Buhari. He was just smiling it off. We don't bother about him. We knew his position. But we have a new president. That's why we're saying he should be released. And if you don't want to release him, I added, if you don't want to release him, let's use him as barbecue in Ego Square. Let his haters come and take a pinch of his meat so that we can close that chapter perpetually.